Hello again, and welcome to St. Eutrope's Vicarage. It's been a busy day at Windsor, and I'm now back and fancied a nice evening hymn to close the day. Please do join in. Abide with Boris, save the NHS. It's short of money and in much distress. But fear not, Johnson promised on that bus millions of pounds, and so why all the fuss? We love our nurses, doctors, workers too. Without their care we wonder what we'd do. Working long hours on shifts we could not bear. When we're in trouble, they are always there. We've hemorrhaged nurses down the Brexit drain. We clap for those who'll stay to take the strain. With PPE that was not fit to wear, yet we expected 24-hour care. Boris calls nurses the salt of the earth. His praise alone seems all that they are worth. He names the ones who saved his life obese, without whom he'd now be at rest in peace. Nurses in training aren't yet qualified. Thousands more left, and many sadly died, until new ones at last will come on stream. Having enough of them remains a dream. Test, track and trace costs more and more, they say. Consulting firms paid thousands every day. Where would we be without those party friends whose COVID profit income never ends? Cummings' revenge might not be far away, nearer than Durham where he drove one day. Before committees he now has the means to drop them in it when he spills the beans. We all remember that so fateful day when Caddy said that he must go away. He threw a tantrum, left by the front door. What was in that box? Soon we may know more. All that, and then we find that we had spent our taxes on his rise 40%. Was that Rose Garden nonsense all for show? Or maybe Johnson knew that he'd soon go? Money for Cummings, for consultants too. It's public funds, that's tax from me and you. Billions and billions wasted, do the sums, all in the pockets of their party chums. With all those billions squandered, wasted, spent, they say they'll only give our nurses 1%. Meanwhile MPs pick up a tidy sum, but for the nurses they don't bang the drum. EU officials in their ivory tower moan about vaccines every half an hour. They acted too late, what a crying shame. Now they are looking for someone to blame. Ursula stood there, frowning with contempt, angry with Britain, which is now exempt from European rules. Now Brexit's done, We watched her panic, it seemed almost fun. Stamping her feet and finger-wagging too, issuing threats about our exports new. If we don't give her what she wants right now, she'll stop the vaccine reaching us somehow. So Brexit had one benefit we see, which was our brilliant vaccine strategy. Meanwhile, our fishermen frustrated get gross profits down and not much in their net. Roadmap to freedom from the lockdown rule, with no directions drawn up by a fool. It's data-led, it will not happen late. Not led by dates, though it has an end date. And vaccine passports, will they soon arrive? Won't they just prove their users are alive? They might allow you around the world to roam, but would you really need one when at home? Being vaccinated's not enough, they said. Still, as a carrier, you could make folk dead. Will someone tell us and get off that fence? Mixed messages quite simply make no sense. COVID momentum, there's no going back. Boris tells us that we are all on track. He from whose mouth each funky slogan trips, glass irreversibly goes to his lips. And then there's Williamson, who thinks he's cool, has not a clue what happens in a school. More thoughtless statements we have heard him say. Why doesn't he shut up and go away? Now online gambling has ramped up its game. Such companies are very much the same. Tell those addicted patronizingly, stop when the fun stops, bet responsibly. Philip the Prince, known as the Duke of Ed, he is no longer with us, now he's dead. No nonsense Duke of Edinburgh we hail. Who knows how many plucks did he unveil? This nation knows not why nor where it goes, like the ice cream van comes round when it snows. Once the new normal has established been, will anybody know what will it mean? Hold Boris and his cronies to account. They shall be ranked according to amount that they donated to the party cause. Will be a matter for their self-applause. One former PM warned us, if you please, after expenses scandals cometh sleaze. Lobbied those mates with whom he'd worked before. 7 inquiries and maybe some more. Were all those vaccines put in us in vain? For Boris says that they were of no gain, as a diversion from their failures clear. He claimed his lockdown solely got us here. Keen to divert attention from his woes, Boris avoids Keir Starmer's clever blows. Sometimes the Speaker, who's with fairness tasked, tells Boris to reply to questions asked. But Boris does what Boris wants to do. Who knows if his words are remotely true? Do what he says, but don't repeat his acts. Try as he might, he cannot hide the facts. COVID is present every hour each day. Taking the vaccine helps keep it at bay. You safeguard others when you wear a mask. If you are not exempt, rise to the task. Lockdown has loosened, barbers all have queues. Pubs open outside, you can use their loos. But it's not over, well, we must behave, or else there could well be another wave. Well, bless you all, and we'll meet again soon. Good night.